Oh yeah, and I bought these new cotter pins for the handle brackets because I was sick and tired of my handlebars coming off. So yeah, these were only like a couple cents, so and it's time to go do some other stuff. Okay, so now I got the blade locked into place with that. As you can see, it's horrible. The edge on it is just dull as all hell, nicked and ruined. It means if I go to our buddy Shiloh's yard, it's going to tear his grass. I found another issue. This bolt right here is kind of loose. I'm going to go ahead and retighten that, and I probably have some better replacements anyway. First one we're going to tackle is that center bolt, though. Put down my socket wrench, and it should take it right off. Wrong way. That's tighty. Probably needed to be tightened at this point. We'll try this. Okay, so I've been busy. I just started the process of removing the pulley so we can put the new belt in. I just got it today. And my belt is on its way. Which means the hardest part of this entire job will be done. And I can be happy. Let's go ahead and look here. One thing I'm doing right now is I'm brushing this with a wire brush. Get rid of all the deposits and crap down in the pulley grooves. Underneath, what I did here, I'll show you how to take the drive sprockets out. I moved the height adjusters for each wheel all the way down to the highest length. Then I undid a nut and a Belleville washer that was right here, and that connects to the end of this, which this is the drive shaft for your self-propelled drive. The pulley from the engine connects to that. That sprocket drives this chain here, which drives the rear wheels. And it's like Positrack. And it just slides in here, which solves a mystery that I was trying to figure out. How long was that bar and how far did it go? So all I have to do now is run the belt through the top and around that pulley there, and we're done. Oh yeah, and I finished putting the new blade on. Ultra high lift. Can't wait to get the grass catcher for it. Okay, let's open this package. There it is, my belt. Okay, let's open up the casing. So we got one screw up here. I already pre-loosened everything before I went and did this to make it easier. Well, it's still not that easy. Go. So those bolts are coming out, and then that bolt comes out, and then this lifts right off. So you can see there's my new blade, the top part of it anyway. And hit the belt in here. I'm doing all this one-handed. Man, whoever had this belt has had it in this position for a while. Okay, so here's how the belt mounts onto the engine. Stick this under there. Alright, here is where the belt travels. See, it goes around this pulley here, and we just stick it through into there, where the other pulley is. We take our 3 screws, put them over here, and then we flip the mower deck over. over here, there's a Belleville washer and a nut I need to get. So I'll get those and I'll show you the rest. Gotta remove this nut and the Belleville washer. So doing all this one-handed is not easy. I would just stop the camera and there we go. Must be getting some form of turn at least. There we go. We're getting it off. There we go. And the nut needs to go. I need to find it. Yeah. There we go. So there's the nut. Put back in our parts bin here. Pull this forward. As you can see, I've undone the chain already. Did a little bit of cleaning. Pull that part out. Pull the belt through here. Right there. And then this, we can move this forward. Blade forward a little bit. Move that forward. So you can see. Just move the belt around the pulley. And there we go. Our belt's pretty much routed at this point, but we do have one last detail. We need to hook up the chain. So the chain, we'll bring it up here, link it to this sprocket up there. Doing all this one-handed, so it's not easy. And then we just pull this forward a little bit, slip our chain over it. And then we put this, and then we'll probably need to do something a little more, so we'll bring the height adjusters forward just a hair. Anyway, I'll show you what I'm about to do in a second. The key thing is we got to get this chain over, but I got to pull the belt taut and get it around. That's going to take both hands, so just a second. Okay, so now we can see where the belt is. It's on there, around the pulley, and it goes down into there, around that pulley shaft, and everything's back together. And you can just set your height adjusters back to where they're supposed to be. And you just need to set the height adjusters back to where they're supposed to be. A later video is going to be showing you how to replace the cable and put a new spring in here. Of course, I freed up my idler pulley, so we're all good there. So, how this goes is your idler pulley goes under that bottom, goes under the bottom part of the belt. And it's kind of hard for me to show how this goes. So, I'm going to do it as well as I can. I don't know. But to show you, the idler wheel goes under this belt. When you pull up on the cable, it pulls this up, and it tightens the belt together, and it drives the mower along. And as you can see, when it's not engaged, you can push and pull and it doesn't do anything on this belt. And this belt just stays still or turns. Anyway, that's enough of that for today. And there we go. There's the fully assembled belt and chain. So we scoot this back. And then there's a bolt here that you can take out optionally. I just chose not to because it's very rusted. I cleaned out all the grass clippings and crap under here. And I keep a habit of that, take good care of this thing. New era in my life, gotta take better care of shit. Anyway, clean this. There's also a carriage bolt that goes in there. And then there, you want the rounded side facing inward, or otherwise your blade is going to be hitting those bolts. Here's the one that goes in here. gonna go in there, and it's got a, I'm doing this like one-handed and with a camera in my hand, which isn't that easy. So I'm just gonna peek on over. There we go. There we go. We have a lock washer that goes over the top of that, and then the nut itself, which is that right there. There we go. There's one more to go right here, but you know the story.